Good morning, my dear students, at 7th grade students. How are you? I hope that all of you are fine, and I hope you invest your time in useful things. To stay in touch with you, we have prepared some videos about the material. These videos will help you, so I advise you to watch them. In our video today, we will talk about two things. We will talk about gerund and infinitive, okay, and we will also talk about the difference between gerund and infinitive, verbs that are followed by gerund and verbs that are followed by infinitive. And at the end of this video, there are some exercises that we will do together, so please focus well. What is the story of ing? Okay, three letters that make some students confused. So what is the story of ing? Now we can use ing with both verb and gerund. نستطيع استخدام ال ing لتكوين الفعل وتكوين المصدر. So what is the gerund and what is the verb and how can I distinguish between both of them? Now I will start with the verb الفعل. Now when you see one of these, is, are, am, was, or were plus verb ing, so it's a verb. عند استخدام أي من الآتي is, are, am, was أو were ثم الفعل الرئيسي ومضاف له ing فإذا نقول أن هذا عبارة عن فعل. And we have these pronouns الضمائر he, she, it. With he, she, it we use is plus verb ing okay في حالة المضارع المستمر present continuous, or we can use was plus verb ing في حالة الماضي المستمر past continuous. And with these pronouns they, we, you, okay, we use are or were, are plus verb ing or were plus verb ing. And with the pronoun I عند استخدام الضمير I, so we use am plus verb ing or was plus verb ing. Okay, now let's read these examples. The first example, he is studying now. As you see, the subject in this sentence is he. Okay, the verb is studying, is studying. Here we use is because the subject, which is he, is singular مفرد. In the second sentence, the children were singing. Here we have the children, the subject. Were singing is the verb, and we use were because here we talk about plural. The subject is plural here. Okay, الفاعل جمع, so we use were with it. And in the third sentence, I am reading a book. Here we start with the subject, which is I, and with I we use am. So the verb in this sentence is what? The verb is am reading. Am reading. Okay. Now let's move to the gerund المصدر. What is the gerund? ما هو المصدر? So it's the base form of a verb plus ing. المصدر هو عبارة عن الفعل الرئيسي أو صيغة الفعل الرئيسي مضاف له ing. Look at these examples. The first one, walking is good for your health. Walking, here we start with walking. Okay, walking is walk plus ing, walk plus ing. الفعل الرئيسي walk مضاف له ing, so it's called what? gerund, مصدر. And here walking is good for your health. المشي مفيد للصحة. المشي. So here the function of gerund is noun. وظيفة الجرند أو المصدر اسم. Okay, noun. And here we start with gerund, so it's subject. موقع الجرند بهاي الجملة فاعل. And in the second example, which is the same, we start with a gerund. Reading books is interesting. قراءة الكتب ممتعة. So here reading is called gerund. It's read plus ing, and here the function is noun. Okay, in the third example, swimming is a good exercise. Here swimming is called gerund, مصدر. Now we have infinitive verbs. What is the infinitive? The infinitive form of a verb is the verb in its basic form. The infinitive form of a verb is usually preceded by to, okay? Like to buy, to watch, to see, and to play. Here, as you see, the infinitive is what? It's to plus the base form of the verb. To ثم الفعل الرئيسي. Like to buy, to watch, to see, to play, okay? As you see here, we have to meet, okay? It's called infinitive because we have to and the base form which is meet. So it's called infinitive. But here to meet is wrong. Why it's wrong? Because meet after to is not the base form of the verb. Here we have s with the verb meets. With the verb meet, so it's not correct, okay? And here we have these verbs to play, to plus the base form of the verb which is play, so it's called infinitive. And we have playing is gerund. We have to work, it's called infinitive. And we have working, it's gerund, okay, because it consists of the base form work and ing, so it's called gerund. Now, in English, we have some verbs that are followed by infinitive, and we have some verbs that are followed by gerund. هناك أفعال يجب أن يتبعها gerund المصدر، وهناك أفعال يجب أن يتبعها infinitive اللي هي الصيغة المجردة أو to plus base form. Okay? Now, let's start with infinitive. What are the verbs that are followed by infinitive? The first verb is need, want, plan, help, decide, and manage. So if you see one of these verbs in a sentence, you should put after them infinitive. Let's explain the first example. Sally is planning to do a design course. Here the verb in this sentence is planning. After the verb plan, we use infinitive, which is to do, okay? In the second example, they decide to buy a new car. Here the verb in this sentence is decide, and after it we use to buy, which is infinitive. 3. Anna has managed to write a report. Here the verb has managed is the verb, and after manage we use infinitive, which is to write. And we have some verbs that are followed by gerund. What are the verbs that are followed by gerund? Like, hate, enjoy, mind, look forward to, be good at or be bad at, and be interested in. After all of these, we use gerund, المصدر. For example, she doesn't mind working hard. Here we have doesn't mind. After mind, we use gerund, which is working. Okay? 2. John is good at writing essays. Here we have is good at, okay, and after it we use gerund, which is writing. 3. I am looking forward to trying something new. Here, I'm looking forward to, after it we use gerund, which is trying, okay? Try plus ing, trying, so it's gerund.